All right, we're here with author Ace Atkins. Ace, a lot of people have been wondering about your name. Is that a pen name, Ace?
No, actually, it's my real name. It was my father's name, and I'm stuck with it.
Okay. And you started off as a newspaper reporter, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I worked for several years. I was a crime reporter for the Tampa Tribune, and I covered the cops and courts beat for a while, and that led into me becoming a crime writer, and helped develop the kind of stories that I tell right now.
And you probably picked a good time to get out of the print industry, you think, with the newspapers?
Yeah, I mean, when I got out of the book, or got into the book business, I had been kind of thinking about maybe this is not a good decision. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm going to be a full-time writer now and only work on books. And I was really nervous about making that transition. But now that I've made the transition, I'm glad that I did, because I wouldn't have that job anymore. The job wouldn't exist.
And what's your wife doing these days? She was a newspaper reporter, right? Kind
Yeah,
of doing the same thing.
she's working in another field as well. Yeah, in fact, the newspaper I had been working at, the Tampa Tribune, has had severe cuts to their staff, and so I'm very fortunate to have been able to go from the newsroom into writing novels, because that world just the old newspaper business just, it's not the same.
Are you still freelancing for Newsweek?
No, I'm doing strictly books now. Occasionally I might take on the odd assignment, but pretty much it's full-time writing books.
And with The Infamous, the book that just came out now, you said you're already working on another project. I understand you can't really talk about it. Is that right? Or can you?
I can just tell you, it's another crime series. This is actually the debut novel in a continuing series that will start the debut release will be next year, and it's set here in Mississippi, not too far from Tupelo. So it's got a lot of local interest and covers a lot of local issues, and it's all completely contemporary.
Has there been a time frame set for when it's to be released, or?
It's from what I understand, it should be this time next year. Yeah, April 2011.
And as a writer, I mean, you're primarily like a crime writer.
Right.
I guess there's no, set time frame to write these stories in. You're open to modern day stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the last few books I've been writing, I mean, the last 4 books, I had a book called White Shadow that came out in 2006. I was set in 1955. I did a book that was set in 1954 called Wicked City, that was about Phoenix City, Alabama, and all the problems that were there. Ended up writing a book called Devil's Garden, happened in 1921, and then Infamous is about the Great Depression days, 1933. And after all the research, all the details, all that stuff, I thought, now I want to write something completely contemporary. So I don't have to worry about the cars and the clothes and all that. And there's a lot of fascinating things that are going on right now, and a lot of things that are happening here in Mississippi that I see every day that I wanted to write about.
And as a sports guy myself, I have to ask you a question about football.
Sure.
Your dad was a coach, right? A college coach?
Yeah,
right?
my father actually coached, and he worked in the NFL for over 30 years. And so he played and coached in the NFL, and also coached at college level too.
Wow. And what's his name again?
His name is Billy Atkins. Yeah.
And did he go by Ace too? Is his nickname?
Yeah, his nickname was Ace, and that's how I fell into this.
Okay. And you played at Auburn, right?
I did. Yeah, I was on the '93 undefeated team.
And you were defensive end?
I was a defensive end. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, where does football rank among the interests in your life? Is it
Right now, how does football rank?
Yeah.
Very low.
Yeah.
Since I quit playing, I'm not a really good fan. I really enjoyed playing football. I enjoyed being part of that team, but I'm not a fan kind of guy. I'll watch baseball. That's more of an interest to me.
Yeah, but I mean, you're doing what you love. You love to write. You
Yeah.
love to read, and
Oh,
so
yeah,
everything's been good, huh?
Things are good. I'm very excited, and excited about this new series and new project that's coming out, and having fun promoting the book that's out right now. And so, yeah.
Not too bad for a guy who didn't know what he was going to do out of college.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there was not a straight line for my career path when I got out of college, and so I've been lucky and fortunate.
All right, Ace. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.